Hello and welcome back under the dome. Welcome back to Encased and Playing Hardball. We are inside of Concord Station, the remnants, the ruins. Oh, and by the way, we wanted to look into this one here, and well, I noticed that we have so many experience points, and that's also a good thing for the walkthrough. So at level 53, with a reduced learnability, I would think that like a normal character that has and we recall that we are the prodigy here, right? Minus 50 learnability. So I would think that around level 50, I guess, you usually have every talent. Yeah, so we are way beyond the maximum now. Let's have a look into the toilets. There's something. If there is something there. Aha! A broken toilet. Okay. Washing the hands, even if we are inside of our servo shell. Servo shell shouldn't be dirty. Oh, what's this? There's nothing here, or what? Well, I was thinking like about some very bad surprise, but like an alien, an afflicted jumping into our face, but apparently it's okay. Okay, then let's have a look here. There are two lockers there. Oh, it looks like we are actually getting forward there, maybe. Nothing in here. Worker's belt. Yeah. Well, and there is some light. Ah yeah, we can actually go there. Okay, no. Then let's check out what's going on here. Ah yeah. I think this is a dead end. So guys, Franklin DeSanta, everything okay with you? Church
Forgot
people?
something?
The cultist looks extremely contented. These holograms don't pose a serious threat. They are nothing but soulless bots standing against the power of the human mind. Well, that's fine. You don't even have a
Forgot something?
phaser. Okay, well. So nothing else there. Okay. So there. Anything here? So what's this? Okay, well the elevator's not operational apparently. Nothing there. Let's save the game just in case. And is this where we came in?
Maelstrom
Oh, there.
is getting nearer. The increasing vibration and tense crackling of your Kairos Geiger counter attest to it. Beyond the door at the end of the corridor, a ragged white storm is raging, and yellowed sheets of paper now and then flap against the dusty glass in the gale force winds.
Aha.
A strange rattling sounds from the restroom. The noise gradually increases in volume until it explodes into a cacophony of breaking porcelain and gushing water. Almost simultaneously, fountains of sewage erupt above the toilet stalls. This disaster is followed by a discordant cry of victory. A powerful kick throws the toilet door open, and 3 fops come out of the stall.
Ugh. Well, I mean, okay, we could say hello. They are not hostile towards us.
One of the fops waves to you, wafting a horrific fecal smell in your direction. We came to make sure you don't get gobbled up by Maelstrom. Helping is not part of our plan, so you're gonna have to make it on your own. He pauses to examine the slowly spreading brown puddle at his feet.
So did they come through the canalization or what? Well, you know, thanks, kind of. But there's no real need to shank
The
anyone,
fops
you know?
exchange glances of bitter disappointment. So we've been bathing in shit for nothing? Good grief.
Yeah, well, you should have thought ahead.
I even kinda liked it, one of the fops notes quietly. But of course, nobody listens to him.
Yeah.
The chief turns to you. We'll stay here. Holler if you suddenly need to punish someone.
Well, thank you so much, dear Fops. But we have to go now. Okay. For a second I thought, well, is this the grand climax that the Maelstrom is inside of the toilet? But no. Oh, and this guy. So that's Fig Leaf. That's the princess. And that's Shaft. Well, let's have a look. So princess. Well, I really like the outfit here. That's so cool. She has distracting looks. Well, or maybe it's the smell, huh? Must be the smell. So Shaft, what do you say? A tall fop covered head to toe in fecal matter gives you an intense once-over. Gee! Well, we could respond G in kind and move away, huh? So, do you have anything? No. Princess? A woman with an unspeakable hairstyle resembling an anthill offers her feces-covered hand. Kiss it, serf! No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay. Fig Leaf? A dirty fop performs a jerky bow in your direction. He's completely naked except for a rubber glove dangling over his crotch for modesty. Yeah. We see it in his eyes, right? We see this situation in his eyes. Okay, then it appears, well, it appears we could go there, or maybe not. Let me just check. Ah, yeah, here. So this is, ah, yeah, it's, okay. We need to go through the bathroom there. Let's have a look here then first. So can we actually make out anything? No, it's just broken. Okay.
Whoa, 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 what a set of armor. Are you one of the Queen's Knights?
Well, yes I am. The late Queen. And by the way, after this, we need to wash our hands. So, looking into this. And that. That's even a functioning toilet. Who would have thought that? Broken toilet? Well, is there something in there? No. And there. Okay then, so let's wash our hands again, cause I don't, and well, we could even drink a little bit, yeah. It's apparently it's fresh water or what? Yeah. We're also not radiated or anything. I wouldn't have expected that actually, that there is clean water from the tap here. Well, oh, and there, descend to landing pod. So there we are. Then we go there. According to my hypothesis, what we call the Maelstrom is in fact a multi-level dome defense system against alien influence that was accidentally activated on Nashville. Moreover, the tornado that we are observing may not be the only manifestation of it. Edward Sykes, White Wing. Ui, okay. Anomalous landing pad, your story. We managed to get through the ruins of the station and reach the landing pad. Well, this is surely catastrophic here. Anything over there? We can't even go there. Okay. And then here. Anything here? Nope. Well, we do remember it, right? And if you don't, you could look. Oh, that's it.
The anomalous radiation level is in the upper range of safe exposure. I advise caution.
Well, can I go back to Concord? I really don't want to be anywhere near Maelstrom.
Come on, Kata, it will be fine. We are all well protected. So it's all good. Oh, there's something. Well, let's go around here first. So there is something here. Is this Maelstrom? Supply barrel. There. Well, not that we need any supplies. Yeah, it's that. Okay. Just a second. Sorry, there was a little interruption. So here we are. Let's save the game. So, and what is this? Can we actually just go there?
The crackling of
there.
your Kairos suddenly breaks through Maelstrom's howling. Pulsating purple waves ripple and flex in the glowing air as if boiling about the invisible border. You throw your head back to see Maelstrom lazily swirling directly above you, but an unknown anomaly is blocking your way. It's almost imperceptible, but probably extremely dangerous.
Well, how about we start scanning?
Green rays flicker across the surface of the anomaly, outlining its spheroidal shape. Data scrolls up on your scanner display.
Yeah, well, of course we read the results. The following lines appear. Anomaly 109 meat grinder. Oh. Unknown prevalence. Hazard class 10. Presumed function active element of security system. Sound source. Infrared detector or infrared heater. Well, how about we throw a bolt at the anomaly?
You throw a bolt at the anomaly. It hops about in the air for a few seconds, as if bouncing on an invisible trampoline, and then flattens as if crushed by a multi-ton press, and finally snaps in half.
Wow. Well, let's try to get a better look at the anomaly.
You circle around the anomaly. It's an irregularly shaped bubble around a dense, swirling void. The anomaly covers an area of about 30 square meters, and most of the landing capsule falls within its perimeter. That will be a problem. This is the same capsule you were going to use to get to Maelstrom.
Well, I mean, okay, we don't have many options. We can only move away or take a cautious step towards it, and there was nothing else there. But, well, let's look around some more first. Yeah, okay, no, there's nothing. We don't see anything. Yoko, do you see anything? No. Well, there's the broken port.
You return to the anomaly. The uneven border of pulsating air is fluttering only a few steps away from you. It smells distinctly of death.
Yeah, well, let's take a cautious step towards the anomaly then.
Yoko grabs you by the collar with a small but unexpectedly heavy hand.
I fully support your decision to conduct an experiment on yourself, but taking the current set of factors into account, this course of action is irrational.
Oh, okay, well, I mean, it didn't feel so good.
The anomaly suddenly seems to stretch towards you, as if sensing your presence. And you're not the only one witnessing this.
Aha.
The robo-girl tilts her head and scans the anomalous zone. Her eyes glow blue.
Senpai, this is a meat grinder. A very rare and dangerous anomaly. Research suggests that it is sentient. It appears near places that are otherwise inaccessible and collects human sacrifices.
Oh my god, no, we are not doing that. We could convince Katarzyna to enter the anomaly in our place. No one else can defeat Maelstrom. No, we are not sacrificing Katarzyna, that's for sure. No. Oh god. I don't want to sacrifice anybody. I mean, we could with Yoko, I'm not sure, but can we maybe repair her afterwards? Okay, well, I just saved the game for the walkthrough, so let's close our eyes and we enter the anomaly. I'm not sacrificing any of our friends
here. You walk decisively into the tensely vibrating bubble and feel the space around you fill with deafening silence. Your ears pop. From your peripheral vision, you notice a rapidly approaching shadow. You turn to see Katarzyna. Despair gives her strength. Screeching in horror, she grabs you around the midriff, and the two of you literally fall out of the vibrating spatial bubble.
Oh.
The anomalies surrounding the landing pad begins to change. The vibration around its perimeter grows more rapid and chaotic, as if engulfed by a transparent flame. A moment later, it disappears with a soft poof. The way is clear.
Oh wow. Okay. Katarzyna. Let's look deep into Katarzyna's eyes.
Belitskaya clings to your shoulder.
Don't do that again, okay? Getting used to watching people you know die. What could be worse than that?
What? No one died. But thanks, Katarzyna. That was like, you know, that was really kind of you. Let's look at Yuko.
In response, the robo-girl tilts her head and squints.
Your demise would be an irreparable loss for humanity, Senpai. My analytics module rated such an outcome as above critical, so I took action.
Thank you, Yuko. That's really nice of you to say. Like, really nice. But I have no idea what kind of action you took. But well, that just happened behind ourselves, yeah. Well, let's dust ourselves off and we head for the transport capsule.
Good luck with Maelstrom, Senpai. Good luck. That's how they say it, right?
Yoko waves to you.
Thank you.
You look back at the ruins of the landing pad once more. A purple glow seems to have frozen in the air. Somewhere high above your head, the transport capsule's cables vibrate like giant guitar strings. Maelstrom is already near. All that remains is to take the last step.
Oh, there. And we take the step. Okay, well. There was an interesting anomaly. Well, okay. Katarzyna. It is time, you know. I think I don't need to say anything. Can you stand still for a second? I don't need to say anything.
Belitskaya casts around nervously.
I'm starting to worry again. Frankly, I'm straight up scared. We're not gonna get stranded far from civilization, are we? Are there dry closets where you're headed? Hey, I don't like that silence.
I was just thinking about something else, you know. I think I don't have any words. You know what I'm getting at. Let's just kiss. Wrap up our conversation. So there. Now there it is. Katarzyna knows about our feelings and we enter the broken pot. There we go. Everything will be fine in the end. Unknown employee. Oh. Epilogue. Location. Well. Oh. Hermit, hunger and thirst are no threat to you. Ethereal, you feel weakness, lightness, and the world around you seems completely unrealistic. You cannot strike, touch anything or anyone, and your body seems almost weightless. Encumbrance is very, very high, thou. Vigorous, jolly driller. Servo shell. Well. And that's Maelstrom, huh? Well, hey there, Maelstrom.
The Maelstrom, now weak and shrunk, is slowly spinning amidst the thick fog. It is restrained by the emulator's core broadcasting via the Maelstrom beacons, though still very dangerous. You touch it with your fingers for a split second, and a flow of information overwhelms you at once, stunning you for a few moments.
Uh-huh.
Listening carefully, you hear the familiar sound ingrained in your memory. Soft, rhythmic beats, like heartbeats. You've already heard them while contacting the Maelstrom through the emulator, but they're much weaker and softer now. The surface of the Maelstrom unfolds slowly and as if reluctantly in rhythm with the beats. Your mind opens toward the white nothingness as if hanging in midair. And something living inside the Maelstrom invisible but perceptible, freezes in front of you, awaiting your command.
Wow, and now, well, now we have the options. Oh my god. We could switch off the Maelstrom, ceasing its activity altogether. We can run the dome clearing program. I think that's probably... Yeah, I don't know. Like, was this from Carmen Heights or something? Listen to the abbot, change the Maelstrom's program, turning into the church's calculation unit. I mean, like, if we could get out of the dome, you know, and having such a thing, like literally an alternate reality on Earth in a certain space, that would be very interesting for humanity, I think. But this is also certainly not an option. Tech 70 do the church a disservice, cracking the Maelstrom program so that the churchgoers' minds will stay locked inside it. Oh my god. No, no, no. Then we could listen to Zemeckis, throw the device that would transfer data to the Phalanx mainframes into the Maelstrom. No, I think the guy, something is wrong with this guy, and we heard so many bad rumors about him. We don't want to have a dictatorship there. Oh well, we could configure the device so that it would provide data not only to the Phalanx mainframes. Yeah, no, I mean, like, looking into the future slightly. For what for? Oh, an injector used the church's ejector to fully transfer your mind into the Maelstrom. What? Ejector? Ejector? I think that's wrong, huh? What is this? Why don't we have that? Fully transfer our mind into the Maelstrom. So it's also not what we have equipped. So this must be something. What? The ejector. Oh, I think that was something that... Oh, we could have kept that, huh? I think that was the thing that we took from some of these the people, huh? Well, we could listen to Johann Reisner, turn the Maelstrom into a tunnel leading out of the dome and remove the death field. I don't recall that they wanted to do that. Listen to Olivia Reisner and turn the Maelstrom into a force of creation, controlling the weather and solving the infertility problem under the dome. But this would mean that we are still all trapped. Beta Helmet, listen to Nakamura, pass her control over the Maelstrom to configure the Beta Helmet in the appropriate way. And have another dictatorship, huh? Do Nakamura a disservice, configuring the Beta Helmet the wrong way. Listen to Audrey, weaken the Maelstrom but let it cover the major part of the dome. Listen to Rousseau, zone the Maelstrom divided into samples safe for research. I think that's probably the most interesting thing. Also, to get out of the dome. Or, well, I mean, you know, I feel having a little paradise under the dome, I think that would also be a good thing. And then maybe in time, or surely in time, we could actually get out of there. Yeah. Well, that's the options that we have. Unfortunately, limited. Ejector, I would like to see this one here. Use the church's ejector to fully transfer your mind into the Maelstrom. Maybe we should go back to the church. And steal it. Someone must have it in their inventory, right? I hope so, at least. The church, okay. Well, right now let's try some stuff out. Just also for the walkthrough. So, like, from the options that we have right now, I feel like the creation, controlling the weather and solving the infertility problem under the dome, yeah, making things nice there, I think that's actually a good thing.
Olivia Reisner's idea might seem naive and idealistic, though it does have a point. With all the knowledge from the Maelstrom and all the scientific progress, The exhausted humans trapped inside the dome may not survive long enough to see themselves freed.
Yes, indeed.
You order the Maelstrom to begin the dome's biosphere transformation. The spinning vortex shoots up, and a couple of moments later, a loud thunder comes from above. A single drop of rain falls on your forehead, and then streams of rain fall from the skies, invisible beyond the white fog.
Well, question is, of course, where does that water come from, huh?
You step back, stumble, and fall, dropping into the white nothingness.
And on the pedestal, these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away. Percy Shelley, Ozymandias. Now, Fate of Maelstrom. Desert near Concord. Well, and here we are. Where are our friends? Kata, where's she? Yoko?
Yoko looks at you with glowing blue eyes.
Research mode. Senpai, your mission is complete. Explain to me what is customary to do in such cases. Will you go for recycling? To a long-term storage warehouse? Will you get a new task? I am ready to analyze your answer.
Well, actually, I think new challenges await, including research. But it is not customary for people to be disposed of or sent to warehouse. Usually they retire.
The robo-girl nods.
The answer is accepted. I know the expression, to retire. It means wasting resources for an aimless existence. Sounds absurd. I thought it was something called humor.
Well, you have a point there, actually. Yeah, and those people, this is also my opinion, by the way, those people who just retire and do nothing, yeah, well, they might indeed waste their time a little bit, but actually a great many number of retirees are actually getting bored after a while, and then they usually do something, yeah, for the community or so. Yeah, they can follow, you know, they have the chance to follow their passions, yeah, and well, do something they never had the chance to do.
Yoko's eyes change color.
Social mode. I received an answer to my question. Ready to answer yours, Senpai.
Well, what will you do next?
The robo-girl freezes for a couple of seconds, apparently analyzing the data array.
From our travels, Senpai, I've come up with a pretty accurate picture of the world. We are in an irrational, inhospitable place governed by a cult of violence, conventional authority, and caste-based dictatorship.
Is that so? I mean, right now, well, at least the general situation should improve, right?
Further studying of society seems pointless to me. I plan to return to Magellan, to Akira, and carry out research tasks under his command.
She tilts her head and squints.
Well, if you want, you could join our research mission.
The girl nods shortly.
Offer accepted, Senpai. I will prioritize your tasks. Command protocols are set.
Oh, okay.
I am ready to explore the dome, Senpai.
Okay, well... well... I'm a little bit confused here. So, like, this is not... That doesn't seem to be the grand climax here. Maybe this is more... Yeah, well, I mean, we are in the epilogue now, huh? Yeah... Well, let's go to Katarzyna. Where is she? She must be up there somewhere. Florentine. There. Hey Kata. What's up?
Katarzyna notices you from afar and waves her hand. Dressed in a white lab coat, she looks utterly out of place and lost in the desert.
You did it, right? I never doubted it for a sec. Well, that is, I doubted it, of course, but I knew you had a chance. I was waiting for your return.
Belitskaya smiles awkwardly.
Well, what will you do next? I mean, I would like to talk about, you know, us, but I kind of can't.
The question clearly baffles Katarzyna.
Uh-huh.
Next?
There is confusion in her voice.
I really have nowhere to go, but I'll think of something. Maybe I'll get hired as a housekeeper, or get a job in some cafe in the neutral zone. They say they sometimes give out housing.
Katarzyna falls silent and bleak.
Well, I see some potential for more, Katarzyna. Come on, let's go on our new adventure together.
The girl huffs warily.
Can we have adventures in some civilized places? I seem to have hot food, clean water and air conditioning. Although, I don't mind it anyway. Let's go.
Yeah. By the way, we have great food all the time.
I'm willing to come with you and this robo-kid. I've seen her lot in the lab.
Katarzyna, like, I mean, like with our reputation of 140, I would actually expect that you behave a little bit differently right now. But well. So Henrietta?
Yellow dust is still hovering in the warm air, not yet settled down completely. Russo is standing near her tent, looking both peaceful and lost.
I feel as if they'd taken my favorite toy from me. I'm kidding. I'm glad you succeeded.
What are you going to do now?
Henrietta shakes her sleeve of the desert dust, laughing.
Oh, I don't know. Buy another dozen pairs of colored socks. Learn how to play pool. Maybe start drinking out of sheer boredom. But seriously, we're under the dome. A scientist can always find something to do in such a place.
Well, yes indeed. So let's find some new projects. Yeah, well. And there's Audrey.
Melville's standing by a huge backpack, looking at you with disappointment.
It's cool to decide for others, huh? I hope you're satisfied with what you've done.
Well, actually you are profiting from it as well, Audrey. Except for the fact that now you have a future here. So, and what's going on here? Sambal Sim. Ah, there is Kimiko Nakamura. Yeah, well. Hey there.
Nakamura is pacing back and forth in her tent, but stops anxiously when you come in.
Did you bring the helmet?
Well, you know, I got rid of the helmet to prevent a person like you from seizing the power.
Nakamura actually pales.
There you go.
You're it's unacceptable.
Her voice shakes with fury.
Guards!
Oh, I had a feeling that there would be violence. Oh, well. Well, the Sabal Singh. I always had some, you know, a kind of bad feeling about this guy. So let's shoot him with the relic dart. Ah! Crit, 212, excellent. That's 6, so let's rather shoot a psychedelic dart on the guy. Good. Yeah, and actually let's finish him off. There you go. It was also probably the most dangerous
full
one.
power condition now.
Yeah. Oh, leave Yoko alone. Okay, Kata, I think it's time for this baby here. You can go for 2. Yeah, just go for 2, like here. And then you shoot it like that. And then we can hit all 3 of them. Nice. And then Yoko. This one used that. Oh, that's that one over there. Okay, so what kind of weapons do they have? And this guy's just sitting there and waiting. Abbas Shirazi. Charles Holiday. Kimiko Nakamura. I'm okay, these guys, if Kimiko Nakamura is gone, then they will probably just put down their arms, right? Energy resistance is 43, so that's the lowest, so... We have 2 shots. Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess that's the best option, actually.
Don't touch me. I work in administration.
Well, you know, you shouldn't have attacked, because now we have to answer not much longer. There, so, and by the way, like, what's her biochemical? That's also 43, so let's go here, and then we could also, well, backstab. Well, we need to stun her somehow. And well, backstabbing is would be a good thing if the target's health is below 25. Well, let's make a regular attack here with the scalpel. Ui, nice. Well, I guess Mercy Strike. Yeah, she's gone. Oh, with Yoko. Why? Minus 50 reputation with committee. Why is Yoko unhappy about this? Well. And yeah, well, let's use Dr. Death on this guy here. What's his biochem resistance? Oh, he's really bad. Charles Holiday, poor Charles. Well, guys, put your hands down. Put your weapons down. Your dictator is dead. Okay, you don't want to? Well then. Crit. 200. Wow. Well, there, I'm coming for you next. Minus 4 rep with the committee. Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice now. I didn't think that this would get into some form of slaughter now. But well, I mean, okay, now there is no more committee anyway. Skipping. Oh yeah, he's actually healing us.
Setting Shiroyama to the full power condition now.
And then Yuko, you can actually... Like, what's the thing here? Energy is 35, heat is also 35. Then let's rather shoot the guy nicely here. He's already fragile. We've got 7. Saturation fire, 198. Oh, he's got a lot of... yeah, well, let's shoot him like this.
It's much to be harder in boot camp.
Abbas, Shirasi. There. Well. Still no stunned one. Well, let's use here Dr. Death. Target is poison, heat resistance is increased. There you go. And then we do... Well, we could actually do this here. No, let's do 2 regular ones. There you go. And then we go like behind him, huh? Like that. Katarzyna is shooting at this guy.
3. An employee is down. Send backup. Oh.
Oh.
Terrible pain.
Yeah. And well, this guy. He just 30 here and he's poisoned. Nah, let's finish off that one first. So let's shoot only 1 shot. Yeah, there you go. It's actually ammo-wise, that's much better. And another hit with the reputation with Yoko. How much rep do we have with her? 125. Well, she still loves us. Oh, by the way, what does it say? Yoko disapproves of our aggression against civilians. -4 rep with the committee. Okay. Well, this would cost 7, so we are not getting into stealth right now. Yeah, well, then let's just attack regularly. There you go, and then the mercy strike. Jana, you won't feel a thing, so there. Kimiko. Well, I'm still a little bit confused. So why, like, what is this here? Yeah. Okay. Well, it's not a. Oh, what happens now? Oh, they are all hostile now. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm reloading. So we are not killing off everybody now. That doesn't make any sense. So let's see what kind of save game we have there. Where is it? Ah, yeah, here. Okay. Yeah, well. Ah. Okay, let's collect Yoko. Let's talk.
Yoko looks at you.
Yeah, including research.
Research mode.
New challenges away.
Girl nods.
The answer is accepted. Do you want me to accompany you on your new mission?
Yoko's eyes change color.
Social mode. I received an answer to my question. Ready to answer yours, Senpai.
That didn't make much sense. Do you want me to accompany you on your new mission? Okay, well.
The robo.
Further
so what will you do
studying
next?
of society.
Yeah. Come on, come
My
along.
protocols are set.
Okay, that's a bit bad here. So we do have some mistakes in the dialogue. But well. So let's go over there. Let's see. I hope. Well, we would just tell her that the helmet exploded. Yeah. So let's do that. Like, I mean, also Katarzyna should be so impressed with us, and well, I mean, okay, that doesn't mean that she falls in love with us, just because we have a number of really good meals together, of course.
Katarzyna notices you.
You did it,
then,
right?
so hey, what will you do
never
next?
did
Question.
Nah,
Okay,
I really
so
have nowhere
how
to go.
about you come along?
I'm willing
Yeah,
to
there,
come with
very
you and
good.
this robo kid. I've seen her lot in the lab.
Okay then, so let's talk with them here. So, Kimiko, hello there.
Nakamura is pacing back and forth in her tent, but stops anxiously when you come in.
Did you bring the helmet?
Well, you know, I'm sorry, but the helmet exploded upon configuration.
Nakamura's face pales.
You may go. Yes, you may.
She leans on her desk, looking lost.
Well, so... And then again her, Audrey, Melville.
Melville's standing by a huge backpack, looking at you with disappointment.
It's cool to decide for others, huh? I hope you're satisfied with what you've done.
Well... I don't see, you know... I don't see anything bad with what we've done, because now people have a future. Henrietta?
Yellow dust is still hovering in the
So,
warm
yeah.
air. Not
Her
yet
favorite
settled
toys
down
is
completely.
gone. So what do you do now?
Shakes her
Well,
sleeve of the desert.
some more research projects. That's great. So let's work together and create something. So then we are going here. This is the new committee. No, this is not the new committee. This is Carmen Heights. Oh, are they gone? No, they're over here, right? Oh, are they gone? Oh no, they're here. Johan, Raisin, and Olivia. So I personally feel that this is actually the nicest thing. So Olivia is like the most competent leader personality.
Both Johan
anyway.
and Olivia are standing beside their canopy, motionless, staring at the gray horizon, covered with an endless murk of rain.
We had a chance to get out of here. Did you decide this was more important?
Johan waves his thin arm toward the horizon. Olivia puts her arm around his shoulders.
But it is more important. Do you remember saying you wanted to plant a persimmon tree near our house? We'll have a garden. And maybe even children. I'm not that old yet. I'm not old, right? Tell me.
Olivia, you are not old. I mean, we have no idea how old you are, but you don't look old.
With a brief sigh, Johan covers her hand with his.
Yeah. Well, make yourself a future. So, Karma?
Karma is both excited to see you and surprised.
I was wrong. And it's my duty as a member of this society to admit it.
She has great difficulty saying this. Gathering her strength, she stretches her lips in the world's most awkward smile.
Excuse me. Thanks.
Yeah, let's not be unkind. I mean, she's a really problematic person, but well, let's return her smile and move away. So, we're not getting best friends with her anyway. Lars von Blau.
Not now.
Ugh. Given the fact that he's actually like speaking with the hero of the Maelstrom. But I mean, okay, they are only seeing us as an employee, right? So let's have a look. And then, yeah, here. There's the Fox camp. And Fox, hey there, Fox, how you doing?
Hanging her head, Fox is listening to her own feelings.
Oh yeah, what do they tell you?
The woman looks up at you in a completely non-aggressive, almost pleading manner.
The Maelstrom sounds different when it's inside your head. A lot different.
Well, what will you do next?
She points to her temple.
The girl behind the mask. She wants to find out who she is. I'll look for answers.
Yeah.
Fox
That
is
sounds
looking
good.
after you.
Will you come to the arena? I'll be there.
Yeah, why not?
Slouching a bit, the woman leaves, lost in the dusty haze of the barrens.
Okay. Oh yeah, well, I mean, there is no queen here. Because she threw away her crown. Yeah, okay, well. I have to say that, like, for the ending of the game, or what, I'm not even sure, like, what's going on here right now. That's actually, it's not such a good way to deal with this. Actually, there is no real climax here. I don't feel the climax. And I can't say anything. I don't know what to say. The game is not over now, but on the other hand, like, what is there to do? We can talk with people.
Crump looks back at the ruins of Concord, then looks at you and nods, slowly in approval.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you. What will you do next?
The bruiser's face turns serious.
Remember we had a rap about the tattoo? So I thought I should go out looking for my old man. Already got a clue for where to look.
Well, that's a good idea, maybe. And maybe we should come along, huh? How about we do that together? But we need to do something else with Katarzyna and Yoko first, buddy. Okay, see you around.
He pushes you in the shoulder in a friendly manner.
If you want to remember the old days, come see me at Beth's bar.
Will do. Looking forward to it.
The brute leaves without turning back.
Oh, that's a bit unkind. Hurt my feelings there. So, and then what do we have here? This was... Well, there was... here. This is the phalanx. Yeah. I have the feeling that well, Now let's talk to the guy. Let's not start a fight here. Hieronymus?
Zemeckis is sitting in the same place, but there's no teacup in front of him. There's a bottle of some alcohol, a carafe of water, and 2 shot glasses instead.
Yeah.
Hieronymus raises his glass slightly above the table.
So, how are you doing? Feeling like a winner? Sit down. Let's drink to your success.
Well, why not? Let's sit down on the chair.
Zemeckis pushes the bottle toward you, allowing you to have a better look at it.
Uh-huh.
Ouzo, a Greek national drink. In fact, it's hoots with anise, fennel, and cloves. It's very strong, so I'll reduce it for you. You can try it straight later, if you wish. I like it straight. Though, I'll repeat myself. It's a personal preference.
He half fills your shot glass with ouzo, then adds water from the carafe. The liquid turns rather turbid.
I personally love ouzo. It's a great beverage. Yeah, and well, it needs to be very, very cold though to be really good. But well, we can actually we can have it pure.
Zemeckis watches your sour face and laughs.
Oh dear, come on. You're thinking now he's gonna poison me with that hooch. Nope.
Zemeckis downs his glass and squeezes his eyes shut.
Yeah, come on, let's drink.
The drink smells pleasantly of fennel and has a slight warming effect, though it leaves a hint of metallic aftertaste, and your lips and tongue turn slightly numb.
Oh, he's indeed poisoning us.
Zemeckis is attentively watching you drink.
Do you recall our old conversation about tricks? About the assistant drawing everyone's attention? He shows you the tools used for the trick, as if they were important. Though actually, they are just junk. The only purpose of those tools is to be demonstrated, while the magic is happening just next door.
Well, we do remember, right? By the way, we have a very high biochemical resistance, so actually any poison shouldn't do anything to us.
He looks down at the empty shot glass in your hand.
Think about it. Drinking with a man who you've so completely let down. Once again, you've surprised me, employee. Perhaps now is the time to say goodbye. I have things to do. I must mitigate the damage you've done to my organization. Thanks for the company.
Now come on, Hieronymus. I think we can be friends, yeah?
Farewell.
Hieronymus winks at you.
Yeah. Oh! Well. Okay, I guess our biochemical resistance wasn't so high after all, huh? And that's the autosave there. Yeah, we only have this one quick save there. Well, then let's go. To the last one. So here, Yoko.
Yoko looks at you with glowing blue eyes.
Come on, yeah.
Yoko's
retired and so on. Come along.
The girl.
Come along.
Command protocols are set. I am ready to explore the dome.
Okay, well that was sort of fun that he would actually react like that. I mean, but this also shows us who the bad people are. Yeah. Like those who would react with violence. That was foreseeable. But we can actually try out something, so let's just pick up Katarzyna in hopes that she will admit to her feelings, but possibly she doesn't have them.
You did it, right?
What will you do next? Now, come on, come along.
I'm willing to come
on
with you
the
on this.
adventure there. We've got the nice Ursula. That's an excellent way to live, you know. So going here. Well, yeah. Or there actually, right? So let's watch ourselves, how we walk in our beautiful servo shell. And the guy is in the way and broke our pathfinding. And again, up there. Otherwise, I'm actually inclined to follow the guys here, the Carmen Heights. Oh yeah, and by the way, let's actually sneak and let's have a look. This is Reverend Santiago. And where's the guy? Yeah, he doesn't have anything. So where's the abbot? Only is here with this hologram, and otherwise there's no one else there. Okay. Well, so abbot.
The Reverend gives you a long, gloomy look. He's not smiling anymore. Then for the first time since you've met him, he takes off his glasses.
We were missing his picture there. Ah, here.
Sadness and fatigue are apparent in his bulging red eyes.
We met you with an open heart and introduced you to our temple. Until the very last minute, I was hoping you would choose us. But you didn't appreciate any of it. You don't understand anything.
Well, I just don't share your vision.
He puts his glasses on again and shuffles away.
Well, the abbot?
The abbot towers over you threateningly.
I was wrong about you. You want this new Middle Ages to continue. You had the opportunity to help everyone locked inside the dome. However, you wasted it. Enjoy your life in the damned world you have created yourself.
The damned world? This world has a future now. Well then, okay, so what's happening now? Oh, and by the way, so girls, you can actually stop sneaking, so let's go to Hieronymus. And refuse the drink. Where is it? It's there. No, it's here, right? Oh no. No, where is it? Like down there? Oh. Yeah, here. No, where's the guy with Christ? No, that's the church. That's all the church. Oh well. Well. But you can already notice, so this is like as a climax, a game's climax, so that's certainly a weak part of the game. Yeah, we are at a very weak part of the game. Like, what's this about? Or maybe actually, well, you could also argue that it's actually very cool because with this with this decision, now there's nothing else. You know, now we're just under the dome. And now we need to make a living here, but nothing significant will happen anymore, I guess. Which would also be a pretty good criticism. So let's talk with Hieronymus.
Zemeckis is
hey there.
Hieronymus raises his glass slightly above the table.
So, how are you doing? Feeling like a winner? Sit down. Let's drink to your success.
Oh, I think like sitting on the chair is already also a problem, huh? But well, let's sit down on the
Zemeckis
chair and then we are refusing the drink.
Zemeckis watches your sour
we are not in the
face.
mood for drinking.
To hell with you. Do as you wish.
He suddenly loses interest in you and lounges sleepily in his chair.
Yeah. There. There we go. So, but what happens now? Nothing, huh? Let's go out. Can we actually go here? Well, I guess we need to talk to people, huh? Let's talk to here to the lady again. Maybe that changes something. But yeah, I mean, okay, we can criticize that she was of course concerned with the future, but she also didn't really have a vision. But on the other hand, like, I feel that this is the only responsible thing to do. I mean, of course, to get out of the dome, but on the other hand, like, okay, I mean, if we have a passage, then we can get out of the dome at will, and hopefully into the dome as well. So that way the world would actually profit from it the most. Yeah, although on the other hand, like, then the dangers under the dome, they might creep out into the world. And that's actually my personal concern here. Okay, they're not here, but they are right. That's Emma Howard. Who's Emma Howard again? Ah, yeah, no, she's just here with Carmine Heights, right? So Olivia. But I do feel, I do like it that they are fighting for their marriage and stuff, yeah. Johan?
Johan is silently staring at the downfall raging over the desert. Olivia is standing at his side, clinging to his shoulder.
Yeah, there you go. So you guys do your research, and my personal vision would be that Carmen Heights and Junktown are working together. Yeah, and we have research projects and then get out of the dome. Yeah, with the knowledge, but at the same time, we discover a path outside. But in a way that the dangers under the dome are actually contained there. Yeah, that's the danger that I see. So, and well, but it appears that nothing else happens here, huh? So I'm going to we are going to have more episodes actually where we will explore the different endings. But I'm a little bit confused right now, like what's going on? Main quest story. Having listened to Olivia, you have decided to turn the dome into a blooming garden and solve the problem of infertility. So, and this was just the super anomaly, right? That's the super dangerous one. Codex. Ugh. Which one is it? Something is new. The meat grinder here, yeah. So, but well, nothing to do here, huh? We can't even marry Katarzyna. Ursula, leave.
Another milestone in the history of mankind has come to an end. Maelstrom, that you have awakened in the excavation zone at C-12 Nashville facility, has remained completely unexplored, much like the civilization of the forefathers that created it.
Well, I'm not entirely... what? Why completely unexplored?
Of course. Maelstrom was neither good nor evil. It probably turned out to be just a tool that humanity simply was not mature enough to wield. Perhaps it was a communication interface that tried to unite the minds of all the people under the dome. Or a security system that warned us against getting into contact with something unknown and dangerous. Or a creative force that transforms the world and awakens supernatural powers in some individuals.
Well,
one thing is indisputable. Maelstrom, lost in its own creation, gave rise to your incredible mind. And once in your hands, it gave you the opportunity to change the fate of the world completely. Few receive such a chance, and naturally, you took it and made your choice. You judged Olivia Reisner's idea to turn Maelstrom into a source of life, the most humane and reasonable.
Oh, thank you.
Under your instructions, The megalo anomaly transformed into a kind of atmospheric front, which for many days rained on the arid lands of the dome.
Well,
the dead desert bloomed. Rivers flowed again in the canyons, and less than a year later, the first children began to be born under the dome.
Yeah, nice.
If the new Maelstrom changed people's lives, it did not change their natures. With the threat of imminent destruction negated, old conflicts were renewed and intensified.
Yeah, that was foreseeable, but at least there is a future now.
Though you interfered with the new committee, your actions had no significant influence on the organization's fate. Some things changed for the better, some things to the worse, but generally, its status remained the same.
Well, it's the people who decide.
The list of employees you delivered proved quite handy to Zemeckis. He invited many of the high-qualified specialists to work for the Phalanx, and some of them took the offer, leaving the new committee forever. After defeating the Maelstrom and wandering around the desert to your heart's content, you returned to Junktown and took the mayor's chair. Upon improving your relationship with Bethany, you took on a course to build a thriving capitalist community. Since Spengler, who lost his position as sheriff, left the settlement, you also had to take on the fight against crime. But you did not achieve much success. Junktown remained to be a rather dangerous place.
Well, I would actually enlist Crump and the whole crew to, you know, work there. But on the other hand, like, Cheerful Jack would probably not be interested in Junktown, right? Well...
As for the life on Magellan Station, nothing changed in particular.
That's not good for the oranges.
Elections took place in Carmine Heights. The Reisners kept their position.
There you go. He looks awkward.
Your help had a significant effect on the settlement, and the community learned its lesson. Peace among its members became the highest priority of its internal policy, and eventually led to the creation of the local parliament.
Oh, that's nice.
The long-lasting, simmering conflict, which had been ruining the marriage of Johann and Olivia, gradually faded. The now wiser spouses managed to build a balanced settlement, combining both powerful scientific potential and productive agriculture.
Yeah, that sounds great.
With the passage of time, Carmine Heights managed a small but technically equipped army to protect the Republic from invading forces. Zemeckis' embarrassment from losing the elections in Carmine Heights didn't last long. CRONUS channeled all his passion toward transforming the Phalanx, trying to turn it from a private mercenary army to something bigger. He succeeded. Thanks to the database of the new committee employees you'd stolen, Zemeckis managed to attract valuable specialists, who turned the Phalanx into a leading community of the Dome for years.
Well, I'm okay, but that's their decision, so...
The Forefathers' best technologies and advanced genetics allowed a breakthrough in medicine, which made cloning, growing organs, and cyborgification possible. Zemeckis himself survived several operations and died in 2047 after an unhumanly long life.
Well...
Your help and support to the church resulted in it spreading all over the Dome in just a few years. Its branches opened even in the farmost places. No qualitative leap in the virtual world technology occurred, and both the church and its faith became something quite mundane after a while. The organization existed for many years, reaching its full potential in 1993, a couple of years before the abbot's death. As for the picnic neutral zone, it degraded slowly for many years. Your help proved to be not enough to provide its autonomy.
Well, actually, I never really believed in that. Yeah. My hope would be that they become part of Carmine Heights or something.
You actually finished the entire gang of fops off by convincing their queen to go looking for her past.
Yeah.
Without Victoria, the fops became weak and undisciplined. They scattered all over the Dome and died away within several years.
I think that's, while a bit sad, that's for everybody, that's probably the best outcome. Yeah. Because, well, I found the fobs actually rather funny, but thinking about the situation, you don't want, you know, half mad and aggressive and dangerous people roaming around anyway.
Despite some upheaval and strife, the time after Maelstrom's transformation was unusually calm. Olivia's short-sightedness did not become apparent until early 2002, when the rapidly growing population of the Dome faced the threat of hunger and other resource constraints. Inevitable problems in such a confined territory.
Oh. Well, I have to admit, I did not think about that. I always assumed that people would be responsible, but then, okay, it's human nature, I guess, not to think ahead like that. Well, and?
Observations of the Dome's apex revealed another alarming dilemma. From the moment of Maelstrom's transformation, the aperture was slowly shrinking, gradually turning it into a closed biosphere. Human civilization's new paradise was not a deception, but it turned out to be a test. Having resolved the problem with Maelstrom, humanity would face even more serious challenges. Though it became obvious much later, after many years, by that time, the desert had covered your traces. Though the tale of what you'd done is still alive, and will stay like that till the end of time.
I thought there is no desert anymore. It should be a lush paradise now, that we can control the weather and everything. And bring back fertility and so on, right? But well. We have a winner, finished the game. And that's it? Well, okay then. Okay, well. I felt for a moment it was a little bit bleak, but you can argue, okay, then after all, I chose the humane, but indeed rather bleak ending, I guess. And I start to regret it, actually. But they did it nicely, I think. But well. So what we are going to do next is actually, you know that after all Let's Plays I'm always doing a review with my final thoughts. But we are going to explore the other endings. That's rather convenient here, I think, because we have the final decision right in the end. I might even try and find this item for the thing that we fuse with the Maelstrom. I would have preferred to do that, so that we become something bigger, especially now that Katarzyna doesn't really love us. Yeah. Well, I mean, she has some affection or whatever, but I thought that we could actually have a family or something. But apparently not. So then the next best thing is to fuse with the Maelstrom, I guess. Yeah, but well, that was fun. I like the game, but the ending, like the writing, I mean, yeah, it doesn't feel totally complete. So the climax, you know, the general excitement, it didn't, I think they didn't, I'm sorry to say so, but I think that's maybe the weakest part of the game. So I really like the game. Like, the first half is really excellent, but then you find out that there are certain shortcomings. Lots of mechanics, many cool ideas, very nice graphics. Yeah, but well, I'll go into that in depth in this review. But we will have more episodes where I will play the other outcomes. Or maybe I'm doing, yeah, depending on how long it takes. We can do it all in the next episode, let's see. Yeah, so, but well, it was cool, and now there is some future under the dome. Yeah, but well, I would have been more confident actually that the research process, you know, will have some results. And so far I found this not so convincing. Yeah, I mean, we have the resources under the dome to do some research, use the artifacts and stuff, and there was this research to get out of the dome, but well, of course, could have all failed as well, especially without the power of the Maelstrom. So, well, Which means that like my next best solution would be that we can use this tunnel to get out of the dome. But then again, I feel that's actually a risk because the dangers of the dome could spread to Earth, and then that's probably a really bad idea. Well, but then. So, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please show it by clicking the like button, and I would appreciate if you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet, so never ever miss an episode again. And yeah, I would be very interested in your thoughts. Please share them in the comment section. And yeah, we'll continue next time. See you then. Bye bye.